it's actually sad because you actually did the hard work. You obviously scored brilliantly, and then you're getting 50% when you nailed it, 92%. But anyway, let's finish this up. We really will not take long at all. So we have processing. Processing really is just definitions. It's really just definitions. But let's get into it. So a quote. We did talk about a quote the last time when I did suppliers. A quote is the option. All right, it's just the option. A quote is an offer to sell one or more items to a customer at the price you specify. Okay, and the other thing about it is that it expires. All right, it doesn't last forever and ever. So this person can come 2 years later and say, I want to buy those goods. No, it in business, usually they could say the quote is valid for 15 days. The max I think I've seen is 30 days. So if you come after that period, then they need to give you another quote. So that is a quote, okay? It's not going to change. Note that a quote is not a sale, okay? When you produce a quote, the system does not update any quantity or sales statistics because there is no sale yet, okay? It's literally just a piece of paper that informs you if you want to buy these products, this is how many you can buy, and this is the price at which you can buy. Okay, usually your customer would have actually told you this is how many I'm interested in buying. So that's usually where they base the quantity on. Okay, so that's a quote. Then a sales order. A sales order is now the person has approved the quote, but then says, okay, cool, let's get the transaction underway. Okay, the transaction has not been completed, but it has been approved. Okay, it has been approved. Okay, so everybody's happy with the price, everybody's happy with the quantity and the other terms and conditions that may apply. Oh, I actually have forgotten to actually show you guys where you do. So again, you go to customers. This time you go to transactions, right? And there you find your customer quote. Okay. All right. Okay, it's just loading. Okay, it's showing all the quotes. If we want to add our quote, we just click on add quote, and then we put in the necessary information. Okay. Then what were we looking at just now? We were looking at sales order. Okay. So same process. Just go to customer, transactions, then you go to sales orders. Okay. Go to sales orders. Okay. Then here you just click add sales order. Okay. And then you put in the necessary information. Okay. Put in the necessary information. Right. Just showing you how you get there, how easy it is. Okay. Right. So you dealt with sales order. Then tax invoice. Okay, this one, guys, honestly, I don't think I need to get into this one because this is now when the transaction has actually happened. Okay, so goods have actually been purchased by the customer, all right, and delivered. Okay, then we go to customer. Oh, actually, let me go to reoccurring invoice. Okay, reoccurring invoice is when you, like, for instance, any business that has a subscription-based business. So like Netflix, DSTV, gym memberships, insurance, okay? All those have reoccurring invoices, because every month you're paying your car insurance premium. Every month you're paying your life insurance. Every month you're paying your gym membership. Okay, so you would be having a reoccurring invoice because every month they're sending this to you. Okay, so if you want to set up a reoccurring, all right, or recurring invoice, you would then obviously go to customers. Can you see a pattern here? Customers, transactions, customer, recurring invoice. Okay, so again, you're in, you go to customers, transactions, and then recurring invoices. Okay, simple stuff. Okay, let's click on there. Okay, then obviously you just click add recurring invoice. Okay, and then when you're here, you obviously then just insert the necessary information, and then you're good to go. And then you click save. And you can click save and new if you want to keep on creating more. Okay. All right. So that's recurring invoice. Then you've got your credit notes. Okay, credit notes. You guys should also be familiar with this one. Okay. If a customer returns an item you sold to them for a refund, you process a credit note. Okay, did I say, I think I said credit invoice, but I meant to say credit note. Sorry, my bad. The values you enter on the credit note will reverse the values you entered on the invoice. The amount the customer owes you decreases, okay, as do the sales quantities and sales values per item. Okay, can you see that's that double entry taking place? Okay, and can you see that the Sage is handling all of that for you? You just need to come over here. Where do we go? Again, we go customer transaction, and we go credit notes. Okay, here we are. Then we click add credit note. Okay, and can you see? Fill in the information, and it's going to affect. So all I wanted to really make mention of or really highlight to you is just the pattern. Okay, can you see everything is there for you? Okay, so very quickly, I think when you guys start to play around with it, very quickly you're going to pick up on the pattern of how you find this, where you find it, and so forth. Okay, so we dealt with credit note, customer receipts. Customer receipts, whenever a customer makes payment, either it's complete payment to an invoice or partial payment, either way, you would then issue them with a invoice. It says here, if the customer pays their invoice, you will use this function to acknowledge their payment and issue them with a receipt. Okay, to access customer receipts, click on customers, transactions, customer receipts, and click on accept receipt button. The customer receipt screen will display. Okay, so again, same pathway, but let's do it practically together because I think just makes it. So there we are, receipt. Okay, right. So here are our receipts. Obviously, if we want to add a receipt, we click there. If we want to allocate receipts, so we received payments, but we want to allocate them to the necessary invoices, then we obviously click allocate receipts. I think we're going to talk to allocate receipts just now. Yep, here on number 7, allocate receipts. And I want us to quickly go into that one. Like we did with the supplier, let's also just touch base on that one quickly. Okay. Alright, so here we can click on the image to blow it up. Okay, so you select the customer, right? Then you put in the date. Okay, refresh. Then you'll be able to see all the invoices on this side relating to that customer and all the payments relating that we've received from that customer on this side. Okay, you would then match by dragging from this side to the respective invoice. I'm going to show you that now. That's what I wanted to show you. That's why I left this here. Okay, so click on allocate receipt. Okay, can you see? All right, can you see there's nothing here? So what do I need to do? I need to select a customer. Okay, then I need to select a date. So here, well, there's already a date for us. So I'm just going to click refresh. Oh, here I see they said display all invoices. So maybe that's why the date was locked. Okay, but if I was to click on invoice between, can you see? And then if I was to click on specific invoice number, okay, then I just enter the invoice number there. Okay, just so you are aware. Okay, then here split unallocated item amount. Okay, so that just to give us permission to do that. Okay, right. So here, what I need to do is I can open it up like that. Then I can take this. Okay, and place it in there. Can you see that? Okay, and that's how you do it, and then you just close it up. Okay, can you see some of this has been spent now? We're now 23,000 less than total was 3.1 million, but now we have 3.076 million left to spend. Okay, so that's the allocation of receipts. Okay, awesome stuff. I think these guys want to continue. Okay, so that's allocating customer receipts. Okay, then we have customer write-offs. Okay, I don't think we had this. We definitely didn't have these under the suppliers. This is when we have bad debts or credit losses. Okay, if a customer is out of business or a company liquidated and they cannot afford to pay their accounts, you can create a customer write-off to clear their account. To access the customer write-offs, click on customers, transactions, customer write-offs, and click on add write-off button. Okay, so let's do that. Let's just see customers, transactions, okay, and customer write-offs. Okay, then obviously we click on add write-offs. Okay, here we select the customer. Okay, then we write, okay, we write here how much are we writing off, put in the date, description, etc, etc. Then at the bottom we can see process, and we can process a new one if we want to as well. Okay, so those are your customer write-offs. Okay, last one we have is customer adjustments. Okay, remember we use customer adjustments to either increase or decrease a customer's balance by affecting another account. Can you see? Whenever you see by affecting another account, it's that double entry now taking place. Okay. For example, if you needed to change a customer interest, you could process a customer adjustment to increase the customer's balance and affect the interest received account. Okay. To access the customer's adjustments, click Customers, Transaction, Customer Adjustments, and click on Add Customer Adjustment. Okay, so we go there, Customers, Transactions, and then finally, last one, Customer Adjustments. Okay, then here you can see you just quickly click Add Customer Adjustments. Okay. Then here you select the customer you're trying to adjust. Pick Bike Buzz. Okay. Then you pick, are you going to increase or decrease? Okay. Tax type, is it standard rated, and which other account are we affecting? Okay. Interest received, as we can run with that. Then obviously you're putting in the necessary amounts. Okay. Add a description. Use inclusive amounts. Okay. You can do that. But remember, with interest, there's no VAT. It's exempt supply. Okay. All right. And then obviously you process. Okay. And that would be it. Okay, that would be it in terms of processing. Then finally, last thing, this is just one thing that I'm showing you here quickly, is reports. Okay, reports, all our customer reports. Okay, if we want to look at all our customer reports and then obviously just populate one. Okay, if you click on these, they'll show you what they look like, what each of them look like. This is a list of your customers. Here's your sales by sales reps. Okay. Seems like we only have 2 sales reps. Customer statement. Okay, that's what it would look like. Customer statement report. Okay. Customer unallocated receipts report. So these are the unallocated receipts. Okay. Right. So yeah, I like this steps to this report, because you can there's 2 ways you can do it. You can go to customers and go to reports. But then can you see they don't show you the brief on what every report is basically about. So I prefer to follow the direction they shown there in the slide. They say reports, then they go to customers. Then you can leave here. Okay, and there can you see all the reports, just like we saw on the previous screen. All the reports are here, and a short description of what that report is for or how it can assist. Okay, and that is then your customers. Okay, guys, I don't know, are there any questions or thoughts from your side? Otherwise, this is it from my side. This is it from my side. Okay. All right, I'll be here for the next 4 minutes. But otherwise.